Today we are going to make some crispy air fryer pork chops. Let's get started. For this recipe we are going to need 1 cup of breadcrumbs, 1½ teaspoons of paprika, 1½ teaspoons of thyme, 1 teaspoon of garlic salt, 3/4 teaspoon of onion powder, plus like 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I don't have onion powder, so I am using my lemon pepper with garlic and onion seasoning. We're going to try that. 1/2 teaspoon of sugar, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 eggs well beat, 5 to 8 boneless pork chops, and some non-stick cooking spray. In a large gallon size type baggie, zip top bag, we are going to put all of our dry ingredients. So we will combine all of these first, shake it all up so they're all very well combined. And then we're going to toss our pork chops in there, shake them all up so they get well covered. So that's kind of nice. I've made something else dipped. I made like pickles and all that dipped, and I dip them, and then I dip them in this type of the dry stuff, and it didn't go so well. It was like it didn't get as quite as coated when it was really all over my hands. When I saw these instructions of doing it in a baggie, I'm like, ooh, that sounds nice. That sounds like it would get them all well coated. So, we'll do that. And now we're actually going to drizzle our oil in here also. Or pour it, you know. And mix it up one more time. Have you made breaded pork chops before? Anything breaded? Have you used it this way? Have you done it in a baggie? Or do you just do it in bowls? I've seen some people have some like lower dishes also. I was thinking of that when I was beating up the eggs. I'm like, well, when I put a pork chop in there, is the egg going to spill over? Like, we'll find out. Because otherwise, I don't have a little, well, I did. I have one of my salad bowls I could use. So I have something a little bit lower and wider so that it would fit the whole of the food you're trying to bread. Alright, let's oops, those off to the side. I think I will use this again so that way I can just put it right with my eggy fingers. So that's the other thing. This is nice. I got this, I believe, for Christmas one year from my mom. Hadn't used them until like a couple months ago. Now I'm thinking they're very useful. So now we will take our pork chops, dip it in the egg, put it in the baggie, and we'll shake it up. So I think I'm going to do, I have 5 of these, hey? I'll do 3 of them. I thought I had 6 pork chops at first, so I could do half at a time. I think 3 or 4 will fit in the air fryer basket. All right, we'll let the excess egg drip off. Hopefully not get egg on the counter. We'll find out. I was thinking I feel some bone in here. That's what I'm not liking. Yeah, of course. Why not? When I'm filming. Now my hands are eggy. Hee hee, let me. Live TV. Oh, and then my oven will go off. When I first named my channel, I was going to have it be like Real Life with Jen. Something like that, as in, you know, when you're cooking, this is real life. This is what happens. A fork. And then, I don't know if I figured out somebody else had that name or something, or Because then I thought too, well, besides cooking, I would do maybe some little vlogs of other things. And that is what this channel has done. But I find it kind of funny when I am doing some things that it's like, oh, there in case I need them again. That sometimes when you're cooking, things happen. And this is real life. It's not a TV show. It's not. Granted, yes, I could edit it. So I edit all that out. But then again, it's kind of like in real life. When you're in the kitchen and you're doing this at home, these are things that can happen. And so then that's what you do. Find a knife and you cut out the bone. All right, one more. Sometimes I find, more so I find bones in my chicken breasts. But then again, I'm trying to think when the last time was I cooked pork chops. Not too long ago. We did have pork chops in a while. Otherwise it's been like a year, probably a year before that we had done pork chops. Been sticking with mainly chicken. Just, I find it easier. Okay, and now, let me rinse my hand again. So I don't get my baggie all wet with that. Oh, I'm out of paper towel. All right, more real life. Gotta load our paper towel holder. Okay, we'll close this up. And then we'll shake, shake, shake. Do, 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 do. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your booty. Shake your pork chops. All right, let's start with this. Air fryer. Gotta take care of the stove. I'm making some green beans on the stove so I can eat those with the pork chop. So we'll have a nice vegetable. We are going to cook these at 400 degrees for 6 minutes, turning them halfway through. Make sure that you don't have your extra accessories in your air fryer. You want to have your tray at the bottom. We are going to spray that with our nonstick spray. That's what this is for. I have a misto. I know they sell, I'm sure they sell them at all the stores because they sell them on Amazon, they sell them at Costco. I got this, I think, at Costco when we first joined it many years ago. We tried it for a little bit and it was like, The Costco items were so big. My house here was built in the 70s. It has small cabinets, don't have a lot of room, don't have a lot of storage space, so I'd, buy these big box items and even trying to break them down to put them there wasn't enough storage. So we're like, you know what? It's great if you have a big family. I knew some people that had big families and they shopped there and then it was less expensive for them, but it didn't work. Didn't really work for us. So we stopped, but that misto was good. All right, actually I'm gonna go ahead first and heat this up for 3 minutes at that 400 degrees. Time. And then once it's heated, we will, it's over here. Then we'll put the pork chops in there and cook them. Air fryer is all heated up. So, let's try not to touch our baggie with the hotness. So we'll put our pork chop in here. Oh, it's not sizzling too much. Sometimes it sizzles a lot. Oh, let's see. That one did not get coated. There's another one. Those two pork chops got stuck together. There we go. Now it's coated. This one. All right. Just a tick more. Okay. So be careful not to burn your fingers putting those in there. That's nice. That coating stayed on there. Didn't really come off on my fingers. So we will again cook them for 3 minutes and flip them and for another 3 minutes. And while that's doing that, I'm going to put the other 2 pork chops in here and get those all shaken up. See? Real life. I forgot to dip these pork chops first. So, let's do that. So I cleared off the plate thinking, alright, were there any more pieces of bone? I didn't feel them because I didn't feel my pork chops. And put them in the egg. Silly me. Maybe could have gotten away with 1 egg. Debated on doing 1 egg, and I thought, well, I have 5 pork chops as opposed to the 8 that I called for. I'm like, that's, you know, not too many less. And when I've done other breading stuff, I've had extra ingredients. So, we'll see how this goes. That's it. Clean up my mess. 3 minutes has passed. So we will flip these. Yeah, not burning your hands, not taking any of the coating off. Good. Okay, just to be sure, I looked it up and pork should be cooked to 145 degrees, pork chops. So, they are sizzling. I just want to make, doubly sure that I've cooked them long enough. Oh yeah. Make sure they're done. Okay, that one's done. Excellent. Where to put it? Okay. Use all of the facilities I have, all of the means I have. Anybody else do that? Do you use your mouse? Some people use their teeth and all to help open bags and all that. But all right, last 2 going in. So again, do that 3 minutes and flip. And 3 minutes. The last two are finished. Hear the sizzle? Yummy! Alright. We'll just let these cool off for a little bit and then guess what? We'll taste them! Hooray! The crispy air fryer pork chops are all finished. I think they turned out really nice. They look really nice. I like that the coating really stayed on the pork chop. It didn't come falling off. It didn't fall off with the tongs. It didn't fall off with my hands when I picked it up from the baggie and stuff to put it in the air fryer. So all that stuff is good stuff. Again, from previous recipes that I've made, how I've noticed that, like I said, a lot of coating came off and everything. Like, how do you keep the coating on so it stays on? Yeah, and I just cut it all up. It's very tender. So, the ultimate taste test. That's good. I said I need a big enough bite to be able to taste everything, but then it takes me forever to chew. Because I need to chew really well. But, yeah, some burst of flavor when it hits the tongue. Which is also good. I guess maybe with the different seasonings in there, I think maybe that lemon pepper added a little extra. I've made, again, I'm trying to think. I know I made pickle. I made chicken tenders. I know I had paprika in there. I know I had garlic, but it was like, it wasn't as flavorful. I figured that, okay, next time I would make that recipe, I would add even more garlic salt because I couldn't even really taste the garlic. This had a lot of flavor. And the pork chop is still tender enough after that amount of time of cooking. It remains tender, yet you have that crispy coating on there, and it's very flavorful. Oh, I really like that. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm gonna use probably that breading if I'm going to make anything else. If I would make, again, either the chicken tenders or maybe even the pickles or something, give them a little extra flavor. In any case, I will leave this recipe down below. As I said, let me know if you've done breaded recipes before, whether in the air fryer, whether in, what would you do, under the broiler, maybe in the oven. Don't think you can really pan fry if you have the breading on there. Maybe, I don't know. In any case, I am going to go enjoy my dinner now. I've got my cooked green beans on here. I have my applesauce. That's the other thing. Do you like your pork chops with applesauce? Somehow I've eaten that, like, I must have eaten that as a child. As a kid, I always remember anytime we had pork chops, we had applesauce. And I love that. I dip my pork chop in my applesauce. Again, it gives it more flavor. Maybe with this breading, I didn't feel the need even to have that applesauce. So that's very interesting. I will enjoy it either way. Maybe with the pork chop or just on the side. So you guys, keep it positive. Go make it a great day. Bye-bye. Yummy, yummy.